Hi, this is Holly. Welcome to another impromptu video which I'm going to make about replacing the calipers on my Audi TT. It's a vehicle that I picked up quite cheap at auction. I've been enjoying driving it, but there's a few issues that I think need sorting out, and one of which is that it pulls to one side slightly on braking, which obviously is quite dangerous. And so I've sought some advice from a few people, and I've been into an MOT test station, and they've just popped it on the brake testers. So this is my car. It's a 2011 Audi TT Mark II. And just to give you sort of a bit of a thought, I'm no mechanic by any means, but if you have a problem with your steering, you feel that it's pulling to one side, either when you're just steering and driving along or under braking, then it could be a number of things. And the first thing that I would perhaps look at is just finding a very clear, with no other traffic, flat, straight road, and drive it along gently, and then just dab the brakes gently to see whether or not the steering pulls to one side under braking, or just gently lighten your hands on the steering wheel to see whether or not it does just kind of wander over to one side. And the first thing that it possibly could be is the tracking on your vehicle. So that might be the first thing just to get checked at a garage, is that if the tracking's out, then it could wander. If it's under braking, then it's obviously something to do with a sort of an imbalance on the brakes, and that could be that needs a little bit further investigation. It could be that one side is working better than the other, or it could be that pads are worn unevenly, a number of things. But the first thing to be looking at is trying to diagnose exactly where the problem lies and when it's happening. Making sure we're safe by keeping the vehicle propped up on axle stands. So what do we need to take off next?
This caliper's got to come off, so you get that spring out.
Spring's now out.
So I can normally just get away with my fingers. Oh, they are quite long, aren't they?
So how do you know that they're 7mm? Can you remember from last time?
Yeah, there's a standard sort of size for these.
Okay.
This is what I bought this one specifically to do this job. Not your job, but to do brake calipers.
Oh, I see. So once we've got the bottom one out, what's next?
I can get a pair of gloves.
Yeah, because it's still a bit warm, isn't it?
A bit hot.
Right, so what are you doing there?
Just putting a clamp on the hydraulic hose to stop losing too much fluid.
So the pistons on them calipers are not really working properly.
It's stuck out.
So you're trying to prise the caliper one way so it forces the piston back in the other way?
Yeah, try to push the piston in on the caliper and it's seized. Oh, I can't get out. to move. So, right, let's undo that caliper. Stop filming for a second. I'll stop filming for a second, I'll get some tools.
So you're using a butcher's hook there just to hook it up so it's out the way, but so you can access it to take it off. So I've done the other side and I've hooked it up with your butcher's hook onto the suspension.
Well, this one's back on.
You're just too quick, Jim. Do you think that that one's probably been on the vehicle since new?
I want to both all have.
What size is that, Jim?
11mm.
Oh, hello.
There's fluid coming out. You see how that fluid came out and the other one didn't?
Oh, did it not? Oh, that's not so good, is it? Well, it's luckily changing the line.
Let's put that. Put that bad. Goes in there.
Do you want a hand with that? I didn't see you attach the cable. Did that? Did it just pop on, pop off type thing?
What one?
The brake cable. Or was it not attached
It's
to that?
bolted in.
Sorry?
It's bolted in.
Bolted in what? On the back of the...
On the back of the caliper, I haven't done it yet.
Oh, right.
Right.
you doing there?
There's a little dust cap coming out.
Oh, okay.
And then that screws in there.
That spring was a lot stiffer than the one on the other side to come off.
That's it.
And then just take off that bleed nipple again to let it see if it self bleeds. There we go, it's coming out now. So did you want me to put all the dust cups back on the other side?
Done.
So what's next?
Get the brake pedal. Push hard.
Oh, yep.
Up. Down. You feel like.
Feels like a pedal.
Sorry?
Were you just loosening off the bleed nipple while I was pumping the pedal and letting some come through?
While you're pushing down, I just open the brake pedal.
Okay.
Brake bleed. So it pumps the fluid out.
Okay.
I can see there's no air there.
Okay. Torque them up once the vehicle's on the ground. So since we've put it all back together and I've been driving it around, I decided that the pedal was a little bit soft and a little bit long, so I went back over gems and we re-bled the brakes to get rid of any fluid that had boiled from when the piston had been seized, and now it seems to be working fine. So thanks very much for watching. Do put your comments down below and I'll try and do another little video soon.